So we are here to discuss a term that demoralizes men who do not fit into the masculine society. What does the term fag mean to you?
Fag? To me is like, well, to me it's just a word. But, you know, the way people use it, to me it means like a gay person. Someone that's gay.
Do you use the word, and if so, how often?
I've used it a couple of times, not often, but I have used it.
If you hear the word like being said, would you speak up or just be a bystander?
Well, I wouldn't speak up because, well, I don't need to speak up because I'm okay with the word. So it's like, the word is just a word. I mean, as long as it's not being used to belittle someone, you know, to insult someone, then, I mean, I'm cool with it. But it's like, if I use the word, then why am I gonna stop someone else from using the word, you know?
How do you think this word makes other people feel?
It depends on who you are. I mean, if you're like a person that's really sensitive about, you know, about what other people, what words other people use, you know, might shock somebody, or it might make someone feel like very defensive. There's just, I mean, I really wouldn't know because I'm not them. So I mean, certain people can feel certain ways about certain things.
And is it ever justified to use this word?
Yeah, I mean, it's just a word. A word's just a word. As long as, you know, you don't use it to belittle someone or you use it to, you know, hurt someone. I mean, like, if you're using it, like, you can use it in a derogatory way, like, towards your friends, even though you're not trying to hurt them. So that, I think that would be okay. But, like, say there is a gay person and you're trying to, you know, make them feel bad, trying to belittle them, then that's a different story.
Okay, thank you. What does the term fag mean to you?
Someone who likes the same sex as himself.
Okay, and do you use this word? Like,
Yeah.
do you think it's okay, like, to call other people that?
No. But I say like joking around. But it's not okay to be calling other people that.
What does the term fag mean to you?
Fag. It means, well, in the real world, fag actually means burned sticks, or sticks that you can burn. So, really, I don't know why people calling me fag, because like, you're just calling me burned sticks, nigga. Like, yeah, that's what fag means to me. Burned sticks. Because it really means burned sticks. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you use the word, and if so, how often?
Oh, when someone calls me fag, I call them fag too. They call me fag, I'm like, oh, what's that, fag? Because fag is like the word nigga. When someone calls someone nigga, then they call someone, I don't know. But yeah, when someone calls me fag, I call them fag too. I call them faggot instead, not fag. I use a whole word.
Okay. If you hear the word being said, would you speak up or be a bystander?
Yes, I'll say, excuse me, bitch. Why is you saying fag? Excuse me, We are not no longer burned sticks. We are equality, 50 states, equal. Okay, I don't know.
Is it ever justified to use this word?
What do you mean?
Like, to use the word?
For me to use the word? Well, sometimes when I'm with my, like, friend that's comfortable with me saying it to her, then yeah. But if it's just like someone like I don't know and I just call them fag, I think that's rude. So, no.
How do you think it makes others feel, or if they call you?
When someone calls me fag, I feel like I'm just being, I feel like I'm not a person to them. I feel like I'm being, I don't know, I feel weird. I feel that when someone calls me a fag, I feel like they're not seeing me as someone that's a human being.
Does this word offend you personally?
Hell no, girl. Fuck. I might get hurt in a little bit, but you know what? I'm just gonna forget about it. Go through on my day, eat some nachos and shit. Done. Probably hurt for 5 minutes, but that's it. No.
Okay, so what does the word fag mean to you?
Okay, so I think the word fag is like, it's a way to bring down people that like the same sex in a like a sexual way, or like a you know, like they like more than friends, basically.
Okay, and do you like use this word?
No, I don't use it.
Okay. And how do you think this word makes others feel?
I think it's just like a way to oppress like the people that that they're calling it to. It's a negative word.
And do you like? Is it like? Do you think it's okay to use this word?
No, it's never okay to use a word that's gonna put other people down.
Okay, Kim. So, what does the word fag mean to you?
Fag. When I think of fag, I think of the actual definition, right? First I think of when people call other people fag, and that's usually a bad thing, right? So that's when people want to offend somebody that's gay or anybody from the LGBT community, and that's the first thing I think about when I think of fag. But then the other thing I think about is the actual definition of the word, which is two burning sticks, or something like that, right? So yeah, but when I think of fag, I think of bad word, don't use it.
Okay, so do you think it's justified to use this word like at all?
I personally, I wouldn't use the word just because you never know, it could offend anybody. So I don't use it, and I don't think it's justified for other people to use it, just because it could really hurt somebody's feelings. So just like the word nigger, I wouldn't use that word even though I've used it right now, but I wouldn't use it towards anybody else just because of the background that word has. That really could affect other people.
Okay, so when you hear this word being said like around school or anywhere, do you like try to like say something to like stop it, or are you just a bystander and like let it be thrown out?
I'm so glad that I haven't heard none of my friends or anybody around me actually call somebody else that word, because if they were to, I would totally tell them. I would tell them, just because I think that that's not right, and I would think that that's bullying somebody. But of course, there are some instances where, it's just used around as like to play around, and it's not really serious. So I mean, in those instances, you could kind of tell. So I mean, I wouldn't say anything, but I still would make sure that the person that is called the faggot is okay and isn't like hurt by it.
And do you like use this word in your vocabulary at all?
No, actually, when you asked me that, like right now, I was all like, "Oh, faggot." Okay, try to brainstorm or think about the word in general, because I don't really use it at all.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you. Bye. Overall, we have heard different perspectives of this term, but ultimately, we should not be the ones classifying others as who or what they should be, but letting them choose who and what they want to be.